a local's beach getaway. This is Arraial do Cabo. Located in the state of Rio de Janeiro, this beachside town is home to breathtaking white sand beaches and inviting turquoise waters. Many tourists head to the neighboring town of Búzios, while most locals come here, and we wanted to find out for ourselves why Arraial is the spot that Brazilians love. In this video, we'll be taking on the most sought-out thing to do here, a beach hopping boat tour, as well as heading to a small enclave for some possible sea turtle sightings. Hello from Arraial do Cabo. This is a really popular spot for local vacationers, but we're really excited to be checking out some of the popular beaches over here.
And the best way to do that is actually by boat tour, which we have one scheduled in a couple of hours. But first, we're gonna go and grab a quick breakfast before we head off. For a quick little breakfast spot, we are here at Arraial y I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I sounded super Italian there for a quick second, but the selection is absolutely amazing and it's super affordable. We've got these beautiful looking savory pastries. They have this oregano on top, this cheese that's just look at that. Got a little ham inside. And the bread's a little bit sweet, which is a really nice contrast. But this guy is the one that I'm absolutely looking forward to. Look at that. Again, it's ham, but inside here, there's just this melted mozzarella that is just incredible. Perfect way before we head off on a boat tour.
Oh, the Frenchie was so cute. So we just checked in with Fontal Tour. That's the tour company that we went with. So we had to check in at 9:30, and now we're heading to the pier. It's only about a 3-minute walk. We're gonna meet our group. We're really excited to go on this amazing boat trip.
As you're walking towards the pier, there are actually so many vendors. So if you literally forget anything, like if you wanted a waterproof phone case, you're missing a towel, a swimsuit, whatever it is, you can literally buy it along your way to the pier. Now, one thing to note though, there is a pier fee of 10 reais, and that can only be paid in cash. So make sure you guys have some. Also, for the cost of our tour, we paid 60 to the tour agency, and of course that can be paid by card. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is a massive group all behind us. There's quite literally probably 100, 200 people here waiting at the pier. But don't worry though, what should happen is if you're waiting at Pier 3, they should call Ponto Tour or the tour group that you booked with, and that's how you know it's your time to go ahead and enter through the gates. That was absolutely wild. Try to push through the crowd. You can kind of hear Ponto Tour on the little intercom. That was so difficult to hear. Oh man.
So we finally made it. We went through the gate and it was pretty tight with your backpack. I had to literally lift your backpack to get through that little tiny gate. We gave our little tax for the embarkation, and then now we are finally following our group with the same wristbands to get onto this really cozy boat.
Oh, it looks nice. Look, check it out. Here's the boat. Look at that. They got a little Instagram thing right up there too. Your seats underneath if you want the shade. And if you want a suntan, bunch of loungers right up there. Look at the color of that water. It was so cool. You can see the watercolor transition from when we left the pier to where we are now, from that deep dark blue to this nice Caribbean cyan blue. Also, we're pulling up to the first beach right now and it looks super white. And Lauren also just picked up some snorkel gear.
Yeah, and it was 30 for one set, which we did not expect. We didn't expect that it would be an extra 30. But if you did get two, it would be 50. And all of the bills that you accumulate will be tallied at the end, so you can pay at the very end. You don't have to worry about paying cash every single time you get something, including caipirinhas. And it's 2 for 1 caipirinhas only.
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna get a few of those.
why they call this the Caribbean of Brazil. It actually looks so amazing. And the sand does too, but it feels so different. It's not like a regular powdery sand. It's more like a clay, but it's soft. I think we're gonna keep dipping our toes in the water, maybe use our snorkel gear. The captains did say that there were some fish here, and I see some snorkel tubes over there, so I think we're gonna go follow them.
Look how insanely busy this beach is. This is actually insane. I feel like everywhere we've gone in Brazil, it's just been packed with people. Oh yeah, those are the boats that we took to get here.
Caipirinha time.
After soaking in the sun for a little bit, it's time to cool us off with a little caipirinha. Of course, the official cocktail here in Brazil. Super pumped. It should be a little 2-for-1. Cheers. Loaded with sugar.
Very sweet. You can barely taste the cachaça.
Delicious. Cheers. Afterwards, they took us along the coast, checking out some of the really cool rock formations. It just reminded me so much of Thailand. Even though Thailand looks cooler, this was still amazing to check out. We are now approaching our next beach, which is called Arraial Beach. Now, this is a public beach, which means it's busier. I don't know how that's possible. We can't wait to go dip our feet in.
The very last spot we were at was just off the coast of Praia do Forno. It's a really stunning spot, and we got to swim in some really deep waters. They said that that was where you could snorkel, but honestly, there was really not much to see underwater. If you guys were thinking of renting your own snorkel gear on this trip, honestly, don't do it. If you have your own, I mean, you can bring it, but for 30 reais, I didn't think it was that worth it to snorkel because there was not much to see. This whole tour was about 5 hours, and it went from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we are starving because we didn't have any lunch on board. We could have bought some extra foods there, but we wanted to save up for a really big meal, and that's what we're going to be doing next. That mountain of food, especially the pile that Jason put on his plate, definitely left a little bit of room for acai. So we're gonna go grab some right now. It's only maybe a block or so. There's so many acai shops in this entire town, so you can really just take your pick.
We're just chilling at this little local city park right now to enjoy our acai. And again, it's still pretty hot out, so this cools you right down. So this place is actually kind of interesting. They actually have a whole bunch of different types, from ice creams to acai to little sorbet types. So what we got was acai, and in the middle it's called, what's this called again?
Cupuaçu.
Cupuaçu. So if you saw our Iguazu video, we actually had this fruit, and it is seriously one of my favorite. And it just pairs so well with acai.
Did we also get different flavors of acai?
You're right, we did. We got a little banana acai. You know, on top. And at the bottom, we have passion fruit. I'm gonna dig into that a little bit later.
We're so glad that we did the tour yesterday because look how cloudy it is right now. It's been drizzling a little bit this morning as well, but we came out for the purpose to look for some turtles. We came to Prainha, and it turns out it's not really gonna be over here that we find them, but we did read that there is a small beach, maybe about a 10-minute trail from here, called Graçainha, where we hopefully find some turtles coming along the shore to have their morning breakfast.
To find the trailhead to Graçainha is actually really simple. If you see the beach right over here, just come over to the very east side, find this blue restaurant, and right over there, Lauren is already hiking along the trailhead. That's how you get over there.
We made it to the little beach. There are no turtles in sight. Maybe we're just here a little too early. It's only 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we did read on a lot of reviews that they all saw turtles. So I feel like if you guys do come here, come a little bit later in the day. We kind of just wanted to avoid the heat. That's why we're here so early. But I think the turtles are still sleeping.
Yeah. Come on out.